wise men or more your friend saying moral judgment are very positive and accurate sabi ombetimi aboa amaya chechero maina we will get nowhere. And we cannot always sit outside what is happening and pretend say we are never part of it. Yeah, part of it because they contributed to where we are. That is why it is very, very instructive. Say going forward, insist even within political parties, say whoever becomes an option, to lead this particular country. And I say political party, should be an option. I say, or appeal to be Ghana for betting trust and confidence in that particular person. Say, Nipano or the intellectual word without or the near in Sema, Sebi, or betting micromanage this particular country. But if you entrust political power into the hands of fools, at the end of the day, they will weaponize state machinery and use that as an instrument of terror. And then they will come after the very people they have sworn. Say, yeah, and that is exactly what is playing out in this country because. So we have, my culture said we have leadership crisis. Leadership Makasa is a template, a huge one. Our far one Kasano is an art. You design based on how our situation and our environment and our terrain is it. So whenever you pick the template, you contextualize it by looking at your immediate environment, the needs of your people. Then based on that, now I build that particular template and SCT. But you don't sit in Ghana, look at the United States of America and say, Joe Biden here waiting me baby when we any feasibility study be who say I didn't cost the Bahai Bay. So as a proper leader, as a good leader, these are some of the things that you need to do and analyze the terrain, the way forward. But Anam say, now anybody at all can just become a leader within a political party because Nipan was siccan and as a former Casa etira yedi border uro and yes atiri na yedi hene and the etira yedi border uro no or hencha kwasha na at the end of the day the people will suffer. And that is exactly what is playing out because yet Kroma Nasi a disaster our voter regional a topic all the media platforms obia consistently and it's not just that. Or more the Nema you more call to the aid of the people. The central government or no nam no swasadi we see and no there is absolutely nothing that is being done. People are living calling saying can declare state of emergency at that particular place. Sebaya attention you go to the aid of the people. Last month your friend way Hurricane Ortiz AC Mexico Acapulco. So far nipa 27 in the year hurricane. The government design place in the state they declare state of emergency and as a result apart from Mexican government even foreign government coming to the aid of the people because Obama said there's a state of emergency and they need help to the extent that even UN humanitarian agencies in are on the ground trying to help the people. But in our situation, there is nothing like that. Government, seems shameful, and then nothing is being done. But you see, what I'm picking from this whole thing, I see the kind of government, the leadership, I say, and Hassan, Captain, they have no respect for the citizenry. Because Omufri said, I'm not taking you for granted, and that is what we are making the possible. Because our head near my how we treat human life, and yet utmost priority for anybody like that is exactly the way I event play out in this particular country. School from it ends there, and we've had several instances. Now nothing will be done. Sanity now no better culture say soldier for tiny garu into a ghost town. Because of say attacking Krofobinum, absolutely nothing has been done about the situation as we speak. Yes, one person out of that particular thing. Nobody has investigated anything. Yet Yana Yako Kumasi, yes, a brand be your friend. You see Saudi or Zawine police for China Kosha as a Wasi police station. Are there Chiana Brantina our custody? Police for us or Niti and Abubo Daimu and Owu. That is the report given to her till date. I was suspecting saying somebody somewhere will sit and do the let us do investigation into the matter. Till date, absolutely nothing has been done. Yet the Kromana police for Kumasi, Emma, you say, Zongo boy 7, no? Yakobo mutu kuomo di sisa mobane we so mo armed robbers. At the end of the day, state in your investigation, it was discovered say no mo armed robbers. Now police for 21 or 27 now. Omkwaya side and deliberately killed those boys. Bro munya nyehwe e Kumasi man so. The state admitted Yakutia compensation of 1.2 million Ghana cedis to the family. Till date, persons who perpetrated this crime are walking free. So this is the state. There is no respect for human life. There is no respect for the ordinary man. Enti asam toa wo nkwase wo. Na yanti atachima yesa de bia mbetena me ka kire what happened during the elections and as for president in his or accepted the victory speech, as if few regrettable deaths. It ends there. No investigation, absolutely not. Even when he went to Techiman, he could not even visit the family, look them in their faces and apologize to them and assure them, say, I am the commander-in-chief. Whatever be the cause, I will make sure we investigate and get to the bottom of this particular matter. Till date, some matter is still hanging, and there are several instances. We can talk about a lot. The same thing. So if you live in the country, this spate of lawlessness and go for even the state security and state agencies like this, at the end of the day, where do we go? The enterprise of governance has been weaponized. At the end of the day, serve the interest of the very few people who have gathered at the top and they are eating. Now, that is a typical Ghanaian politician, very greedy. They don't care about anybody within the various political parties, where they do not even respect their own. We're talking about people who make so much money, they live affluent lifestyle. At the end of the day, the people who are even close to them come back better than the cook, the house help, the drivers, and that is the kind of people we have given political powers to. So when this any panana kind of respect bang and the ordinary person. Asam no bana wo kasa obuse sebi wo nehwe because Ghana has for you so benya your friends saying that qualifications obetimi aka national issue na say wetimi sit down by 7 the hour is legon and na wabobra ama manfo ahu say but nema ye kan nyi nema sebi nyansa nim ana ye di bu oman no basasa ati wutu ani hwe Ghana sesiada unhu say ye koye nim unhu say ye koye chi na bizan say oman no panyini wo ma na say nkra na ebu ana say hwan. There is absolutely nothing and spy among who said there is hope for the future, because we sit here and always insist to say there is hope for the future, because we cannot all sit here and throw our hands in air and give up on this particular country. However, how far you go, this is our homeland, this is our motherland. We may definitely come back and make sure say things will get better. So we need to do everything to ensure say you bet me the Ghana na see ye sebe you bet me offer hope. Even say you paying so grand na sebe you be free man. Hoping say we will lay the solid foundation na sebe your mom beba no can come and have a decent life. But unfortunately, these people don't care. And I know so okay elections here also within the MPP and as if clearly that is what it tells you, that even within various political parties in the crowd, how are we checking these political parties to ensure say the basic and the core element of a good leader now will be assessed even before they put people out there. Say, Nipan koto abamano. Because political parties like NDC and MPP, however how you see it, these are established political parties. Public must have a vested interest in whoever lead those political parties. Because the potential that person will become president is quite high. So we must ensure that we demand from these parties to ensure that they put forward people with credibility. We're talking about a government that said we are shredding every single fortune your minor. The prospect of this particular country look quite bleak. Economically, we are not doing better. Absolutely nothing is working for this particular country. And the key participant now is out there tooling say he wants to become president. So that basic element of respect in any hope, because some respect in that kind of intellectual kinship and a relationship and care exists between power and we the people. Because these people will sit down and do sober reflection and ask themselves a lot of questions even before they put people forward. But acquire society here, there because they know that the ordinary and the average Ghanaian youth are all and or the emotions or the tribal way sentiment that kind of way and they make those choices and make sure say election and your event Sauko Bana, it has consequences, and those consequences will definitely follow you the entire way now. What about my numina? And it's exactly what is playing out. So going forward, we as a people, no, we really need to be very wise. Now you need to say part in the politics, in the leadership, no. It's not just about say you obey me kofani pa biaka kesa de na be party anim say anasa kofani pa bia say ye to aba man obedi president na say for no. President no, obey president, you carry the soul of the country. When I will lead you or mine and kasa so everything, and everybody within the country, is at your say. We as a president, you can employ everybody. I will free so bit me abroad. I'm going achieve whatever that you want to achieve. But unfortunately for us, even maybe I cry. Say nipa ni nyam when power we no ba. They are not even looking at competence. They are not looking at how bit me adwuma. They are looking at people how the boy me. Am I meeting J power no? How the boy me mama say, "Way you loyal to me, way and you loyal to me." And I am saying, say, you must be an idiot as a president to think, say, in leading and as a ruling the country, you can solely enlist people who are your loyalists. You only have to look for competent people with the intellectual way whatever vision because to be president, you don't even need to be the most intelligent person.
No.
Oh yes. You don't need to.
No.
Yes.
You only have to assemble yourself
wise
around
men and
with wise men. Even Christ, when he was born, it was wise men who went to visit him.
Exactly.
Even Christ.
So what is complicated about this?
So your job is to enlist intelligent minds available. Whatever vision, whatever way be Captain, they shepherd you in achieving, in realizing, but my baba, I can't work with my enemies. I can't work with this. I can't work with this. I don't really know. You end up enlisting those same praise singers, those bootlickers, people who are always ready to sing Toboy and Hallelujah choruses, all to the praise of the puppet master. Not the buyer, no. And in the part of why you feel crowd, yes, na what dress ye, and you also know, let me tell you, to the all ye now sell mine. That is exactly the kind of trend I am. So we really need to think about leadership quite critically. Now you say, and ya for sao, and ya good dear bisao. So any joker talk can just wake up and say, me the president because I have. But you see, you can't blame these people because you see, the veil and the aura of respect, the reverence are surrounding the presidency in the name. Any hobby. So anybody at all can just say, "I'm a president," but I keep telling people, say Ghana, for if we are not careful and we allow this internal political party, the way a manner things are playing out, a cost to us or a captain, a day will come, you will visit the Flagstaff House, you go and find the monkey sitting at the Jubilee House, and that day, it's fast approaching if we are not careful.
No, I'm telling
you because the trend that here costs you because it's just a matter of having influence within political party, having money, be able to convince your friends that this party you're from saying delegate, then as forgive them money at the end of the day, when you become a flag bearer of some of these major political, easily you can become president. So start trending like and then will come, you go to the Flagstaff House and find a monkey sitting in a chair playing president. When he has no clue about what is happening. And so what the power command side pasa now back. Things problem about why you need your leader to rise to the occasion and help you fix the problem. The attitude will be that of indifference, as if say he's not even part of it. He doesn't even realize that there is a problem because that is what incompetent people do. Where you see say there is a problem, there is a challenge, and there is the need for us all as a people to come together to fight this challenge. He doesn't see that there is a problem. Because he has no clue, he has no idea. The attitude is that of indifference. He doesn't care, he doesn't give a damn. So he will pretend nothing is happening in the country. And so we had the state of affairs here, that is exactly what is playing out. So Ghana for going forward, say, delete emotions, delete those tribal sentiments and as for every politicism na yan kasano say yetimi elevate our thinking beyond the frontiers of partisan politics. Na politician who says I am ruling intelligent people who are very wiser, they will reform themselves because every politician be any dream this obe ruling nipa omunim nyansa. Because ruling fools is so easy, it's just a matter of just tapping on their emotional keyboards. I'll give you almost something, just but But when you are ruling intelligent people, so one kasakra now kwa mistake. When you been a catch, you have to resign and go. Because I have UK or more politics quite recently, yeah. Politicians in a bar or no or mess up. They don't need to be forced up or no the way our manner things are playing out. And the kind of people they are ruling, these are intelligent people who know their left from their right. Their political decision, is not as a result of say, or we a Captain Smarty and Madame for Kofi say it and the man or the man based on your promises, based on the kind of competence I offer. And so we betray them, you have to just pack your bag and then go away. But we have people go beyond resignation and as but still hanging on. And now President the call way say na ye bisana about say Mr. President, do you think you have managed the economy well?
What an answer.
This is a simple way, yes or no. He couldn't even answer. How did the name say? But I'm saying, "Nka obema mu chiki answer."
Oh man, chiki answer.
Good. Or bisa.
Also, is there where to?
Na president, na your baby, you discuss economy.
Baby, originally Ghana.
Baby, your baby discuss economy.
I want a party office.
No, no.
A party office. If a party man, he's not a Ghana man.
I said not to even speak on that issue.
Captain, it's yes or no. Simple as that. If you know you have managed the economy properly.
Or no comment.
Yes.
Or no comment. Then go.
You don't tell them say Hana will be seven and go bisa our bedroom and go bisa our heaven. Toilet is no go bisa. Captain, because we are in a crisis, we are in a mess. People want solution from you. You are the commander in chief. You are the president. Oh, you know. Captain, that is the reality. Because all bisa in the bedroom or then the yere dan nak. Omonfa camera sem robe bisa na sa heaven. You have managed the economy well, yes or no? Simple. But he cannot look or face Ghanaians and say he has managed the economy well. Because look at the economy, look at our debt, look at the inflation and as a for them. Now no matter a man for TV so yes, economy not getting better. Economy getting better when we have suspended all our foreign payments and then as a for domestically, even those we own, we are unable to pay. And then as a for them. And IMF Sikaini as for your first frontier by and a brief that kind of way among who says Sabi near America. But the reality is Ghana situation it is Sabi Obia a second channel now with the bandage. Actually, so now I shot at the fit guso. The very moment the bandage goes off, blood and Beshasia Soku Atadia, Ebuna Yatis so there is no hope. And the echo swing you don't see anything be a buying here out in Jamaica say, oh, the because of ABC didn't know there is hope. Says yeah, not more issue yeah going forward. There are a lot of people coming out of the university every year. We can even train them, equip them with whatever that they take because say the name easy can Ghana I say a disaster prone country. Anything at all can happen at any point in time. What is our level of preparedness? But you better have a disaster na see we na was the same party boys is so when we are complaining about youth unemployment, people are coming from the university as a forum. If there's a whole group or more into volunteers and as a forum crap, they will do something to ensure say the problem will be addressed. So we as people going forward, no matter be America, yes, NDC MPP as a for the question is we cannot just run away from the problems because if we are fixing a country, if we really want the problems to be solved, that we cannot discuss those problems in isolation and leave these particular political parties out. Because I'm telling people, say the NDC, the MPP are well-established political institutions. Yes. Whichever way you want to brush them aside, they are very relevant in a Ghanaian political landscape. They are very, very relevant. So the kind of reformation I asking for, those reformation must also affect those political parties to reform themselves. Because there is a possibility that this political party can still rule. So we cannot just sit here and blind our eyes and say, oh, yenja. We need that. If we really want change, that reformation, must affect all these institutions. The options we have, we know, say, all the options are good. The MPP is good, the NDC is good, whoever person is contesting is good. So the average Ghanaian voter will be offered a choice. Or no one can say, some contextual analysis who say, Nipa we based on this and make. But if you get to a situation where those are more potential to win, no, people cannot trust, and I say young cotton and at the end of the day, no, we will not solve anything. So we cannot run away from the internal problem these political parties have. If the NDC has a problem, we all must move in and solve it. If the MPP has a problem, because these are public institutions, we must have a vested interest, a stake in all these institutions. That is why we cannot continue to allow political party delegates in as a forum, few people to be deciding who rule these political parties and become president. We need to come out with some reforms as a that narrative, never some public, no, and your stake in how political parties choose the leader more. And yes, it's so easy to bribe few people called delegates, and I've told you that these people are the most corrupt group of people in our political setup. It's just a matter of giving them money, and for them you can't even blame them, because you see the problem is now make about the army garu issue. I saw you for the before and so for you see, these are people who have vowed say they will protect and defend their country. Captain, go to your friends at Burma camp. Go to the various police stations and so for go and look at the living conditions of these policemen. Yetiana Yakan William Van Asema, a brand young guy who are police or your committers over here, Duamana Sabi, vest the crano nibi, and I had the side arm on Nibio, and I had the 210 in national order take our front. Yakobo to Okuno. Go to the various police barracks. Go and look at where people are living. Uncle Ben and the Yeran and the man in a room. Now you're packing your name our one thing. That is the kind of way. And in the panel, fifth year called Marco, I am frustrated that the same thing happens to the military. Go to Burma camp and other military way. The same thing. Nanti Osia Bontia as I mabo metetia, mabo sankasa agena the winning team. Because now he's confused. What I say? He's frustrated. And do kind of krabi na nyakroma soja for bomba. Nanka what is soja ni boba? Because my culture said the military is supposed to be one of the most disciplined institution the Okroma won't to but what do we see recently? So you new car or say you're getting an Infinix phone. Now you're turning the whole town to a ghost city. Now not tamale 2018. So you first swarm because you see actually omunko for back for assault. Omunko book police for more honyina etwa so eko banks your bank near who police in the bank in the one ya bo sa keke. That is the kind of lawless. The last time we there was a crash between the police and the military or Accra, our central town. So if we live in a country where even the security agencies, those are yamu to me, and they are two now, so protect you know, and these people are supposed to. They should be very disciplined. If this is the way a manner these people are playing out things, Captain. And we really need to do a lot to change the state. And yes, sir, nothing will change. We as people know we need to. If you go to our schools, ask yourself, say, if we introduce this kit into human anatomy at that particular early stage, problems be about to be on your nest in the book to identify by beer, all can be our himself, problem when I'm a and Okwabontina say Nimia at the former Uncle Camera Kutano, but our first aid knowledge, I'll bet me attended to know, but the drum mebene we school grasshopper and then your friend say lizard draw show it pass when we can take the human anatomy because idea we a forever a good to you and then no bet me or shower to pursue whatever that you want to do. But we as people, no, we are not thinking about all these things, Captain. We need proper reformation.
But to touch on that baby thing, no. So-called other advanced countries, China,
yes,
because to me, in fact, in Colano, in here, practicals on human being. It's they make them dissect it until they show you. Say this is just to prepare you to get used to that thing, no.
Yes.
And then when you go, you get to the medical field, no, then it's easier to deal with. But here, Wahano. We can't even catch live Abebe. Say this is the Abebe. No, it is drawing and pictures. That's what we do here. That's a level of thinking we reduce our education to.
Now, even if you look at stage here, you also in there. If you look at advances our countries are making, so in